Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northern Lion Live Super Show, the Thursday, February 26, 2015 edition. I, as always, am your host, Northern Lion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Rockly Smile. How's it going, Nick?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Starting to feel like that intro's getting a little formulaic, right?
Wow, all right. I'll start off the stream on a positive note by insulting...
It's a little formulaic.
You know, every episode of the news starts out with, I'm, Barbara Wallace, and this is my co-host, Oprah, and welcome to the 6 o'clock news.
Barbara Wallace.
Barbara... Greg Jamings. We got a great docket for you today. Binding of Isaac, and then people asked for Catacomb Kids, so we're going to do Catacomb Kids in the middle section, maybe get a little bit more familiarity there. And then in our final section, we don't really know yet. It'll either be Mail Your Friends with the two of us, or Family Feud or Speedrunners with hopefully more than two of us.
Oh, okay. I thought Family Feud was out, but, whatever.
Well, okay, I'm content with Speedrunners as well, because we have... We've played enough Feud this week, as far as I'm concerned. Ah,
no, we could always use more.
Anyway, why don't we take the opportunity to start this run, Nick, and we'll actually do like the same seed today.
Honestly, yesterday's didn't go all that badly. Well, for me, so
I would like to be able to talk, about what's happening in the run.
Yeah, we could strategize.
Steven421, thanks for the resubscription, by the way.
You want to do like a Judas today?
Oh, it's been a long time.
There's Judas hard mode.
Judas, of course, you don't even have to say hard mode.
Yeah,
hard mode is the new normal.
It's a formality, I guess, but I say it anyway. So thank you to Mega Hyperdash and also the 13 people who resubbed while we were away. And here's your seed if you're ready.
Okay.
3SQS.
Okay.
X1QV.
Perfect. 3SQS X1QV.
You got it.
Gonna be playing as Judas here.
We have an item room directly below us, which I have not gone in yet.
Oh, it's all right.
It's all right.
Dr. Poop LOL, thank you very much for the subscription, by the way. Also, Flarg101 said, no goofball, thank God. Well, boy, do we have a surprise coming for you next week. On Tuesday, we played in a Goofball Goals tournament. Me, Nick, Rob/Alpaca Patrol. I mean, it's not slash, I guess that's just, his name. Bear and Mathis. I think that's it.
Dan Giesling, man, the guy who
I forgot Dan Giesling. I thought I mentioned him third. My mistake. Yeah, we played in a Goofball Goals tournament that we finished on Tuesday, so there's going to be videos next week of Goofball Goals. If you don't like Goofball Goals, feel free to not watch them. If you like Goofball Goals, get ready for some of the highest octane action we've ever had. Biggest consequences.
You're going to have a lot of videos, too. Like, if you're into it, you're going to go nuts, because there's going to be, like, 6 of them going up every day.
Right, from different people.
From every perspective.
Right, not 6 each. That would be...
No.
Yeah,
you probably only need to watch 3 in total each day if you want to catch the whole experience.
True. Hey, Jub1N, thank you for the subscription as well.
And Wireman C3, as well as Shifty Jack 94. That was 3 and 4 months, respectively. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, good. Krendor is talking about Blood Bowl 2, so I have to go change my Skype thing.
Dude, Krendor's super nice.
Dude, Krendor
hang out with him again.
He's like a really good dude, yeah. He's alright.
It was so random when he just showed up and we played a game together.
On the Family Feud, that was...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his, intention. Yep. His desire. He's like, hey, can I play Family Feud? I was like, yeah, you can play Family Feud. Krendor's a pretty good guy. I hope we end up doing a Blood Bowl 2 league so I can have some more conversations with him.
I'm sure he can set it up.
As of right now, we just, like, shit-talk each other on Twitter.
Well, don't we all?
He's probably real sad because Patrick Kane, the star of the Chicago Blackhawks, and Derrick Rose, the star of the Chicago Bulls, both got injured on the same day.
That's sad.
It's real bad for him.
I like hearing people getting injured. I hope they're okay.
I mean, they'll live.
It's like an occupational hazard, but still.
Right, they're athletes. They got athletic injuries. They'll be fine, I'm sure. I mean, they're
just like a sprained ankle.
They're gonna be okay, all right.
Broken leg.
You rarely do you get a broken leg in the NHL. It does happen.
What is it usually?
In the NHL?
Concussions?
Concussions, lower body injuries of a nondescript nature.
I'm an idiot. I fucking died already.
Nick, did you run into an enemy that does 1 HP?
No, I freaking got trapped on the wrong side of a rock fight in the boss.
Well, yeah, I'm just
gonna reset this.
Yeah,
There's
just
no
restart
chance that I won't do it a second time.
Oh, so you're just gonna do a new run?
No, I'm gonna do the same run.
Okay. All right.
It was the first floor. There's no reason not to. Can you read me the seed again, please?
It is 3SQS.
3SQS.
X1QV.
QV. Thank you.
No, that's not a problem. You are welcome.
What is your take on net neutrality? Oh, I mean, this is not really controversial, is it?
I think pretty much anyone who does what we do supports net neutrality.
Yeah, there's not really much to say other than, like, let's just make it not a thing that we need to worry about anymore.
It's really bad for our business if people have to pay, like Twitch has to pay extra money to ISPs in order to, you know, get preferential kind of bandwidth there. Because Twitch, like, doesn't
Oh my god, I
doesn't
died
work
again.
with my ISP anyway. Nick, I have faith in you, man.
I just walked into a giant bullet and died in one hit.
I have the utmost faith in you.
Can I just play the seed again without having to freaking type it every single time?
Do you want to know what it is?
My memory's so shitty, man. Why can't I remember? It's
3SQS
3SQS
X1QV.
QV. Chat, just copy this down, and then every time you can just yeah, there it is. Somebody already posted it. You got the right idea. No, WoW is right. I'm garbage.
No, WoW is Krendor. It's in his name. I
You
guess
can play the same seed by clicking restart? I don't think that's true. Doesn't it just re-roll the seed?
Wait, there's a restart button?
It says A or B. Like, B is for main menu, A is to go out.
What if we just hold R after you die?
I don't know. There's a lot of mysteries. Don't hit that bullet again.
Judas, okay, Chad, don't be snarky. Judas actually is probably the hardest character except for the Lost. When you first get, like, on the first floor. You gotta get something to keep yourself alive.
Super satisfying, though, when you get a nice, you know, a nice okay floor, and then things just start spiraling up.
After you get a Spirit Heart or something, you lose all excuses to die as Judas, but there were like no bombs on the first floor. Even though there
were 2 tinted rocks.
There was a plethora of tinted rocks, but there were no
rude.
bombs. So, yeah, you kind of got to wait. And I don't know, actually, Nick. I got Spirit Hearts via a means that you will not be able to use.
I don't like what that says.
So you might get a better setup than I did.
You got a lost item.
I did get a lost item, yes.
God damn.
I did indeed.
I really got to sort out this whole lost situation.
You don't have to, but you can if you want to.
I mean, it would be really beneficial to me to finally be done.
I can understand. I can understand your reasoning there.
How many hours do you think it would take me to get all the achievements?
Well, all the achievements
that are left.
I don't want to say infinite, but like a long time because of the Super Meat Boy achievement. Like you can't really put like a skill weighted.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's say we got that out of the way. All that's left is the lost runs. What do you think?
I don't know. It depends on the way you choose to play it. I think you could do it in like 30 hours.
Okay.
I know that's a lot. That's not a little bit, but
I'm just thinking to myself, what if I did a marathon and like in one sitting, I'm gonna do all of them. That sounds like the perfect way to just burn yourself completely out, isn't it?
I mean, you could do it.
Maybe.
You could do it.
Should I go to the shop? I think I should just go to the shop.
Okay, chat.
I could get a bomb.
Chat, you gotta pay attention, alright?
No
but I'll answer the questions this time. I did go to the item room. The reason it was locked is because I accessed the item room through the secret room.
I went and got a Spirit Heart out of the shop, so at least I shouldn't die this time.
That's a good idea. Why did I take Demon Baby? That's a little bit more debatable. But I took Demon Baby because I knew I was going to take the Pentagram, so I was like, why don't we roll like exclusively on Spirit Hearts? It'll be fun. What do I need Red Hearts for? If this had been my seed, I would have blown up the donation machine to pick up there's options and/or Demon Baby, or and/or BFF as well. But because I don't have a donation machine, I don't have like a bank to secure short-term loans from, and as a result, was kind of left without any other options.
I don't know why I'm so on edge. I'm not gonna die on this boss. I'm just freaking out like I'm gonna.
Fistula is kind of a pain in the dick.
I'm still on floor 1 because I had lost 3 times.
You don't even fight Fistula? I was just suggesting that Fistula's a pain in the ass.
Okay, totally out of the conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't expect to see you tweeting about LOL earlier today. You planning on checking that game out or something? No, I was telling Rob about it because he plays LOL all the time. So I just wanted to make sure he knew that we're changing the way the jungle works in case that caught him off by surprise or something.
Is Nicholas publishing LOL? Because I think they just soiled it. Fucking ruined the jungle, Nick! I was an AP jungler in high school. I got a 5 on my ACT AP jungles in LOL, and now Riot goes out and just fucks it for no reason. Thanks a lot, Tyrone.
Thanks, Tyrone. You're the new Obama.
Basically. I mean, like, not at all, but Like,
basically.
if you don't think about it, you're totally right.
I don't recommend anyone thinks about anything we say on this show.
Yeah, like, the less you think about it, the better, especially the conversations that we got into yesterday.
Yeah, I've actually been doing my best to make sure everyone I know doesn't listen to that.
I still don't know if I'm going to upload the VOD. I probably will.
Just not.
I probably will, just because it doesn't matter. Like,
can we just somehow collect, like, whatever the VOD would have made in YouTube money and send that to you instead as a supplement?
Delete all. That's what I should do. I should start forcing people into these terrible conversations, and then like extorting them
off.
Yeah, that is great. Oh, good. Alpaca Patrol is playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I guess it actually is.
Are
out
you
now.
surprised?
I'm very
hyped about that for months.
I know, but like, I saw reviews of it yesterday.
Seemed to be okay.
Yeah, but they were all. I don't mean to shit talk amateur games press, because that's, you know, to some extent what I am, or at least I started as.
Yeah.
But all the sites were like, Dragon Ball Z fan site bit. We give it a 9 out of 10. I'm like, shit, dude. And like, the only way you could impress me there is if you gave it a 10.
That would be impressive.
But we'll see. I don't know. I haven't seen reviews from a site that I trust yet. Let's put it that way.
So you're not a big fan of the Dragon Ball Z fan site?
Dude, I think
you don't trust them.
In a like completely honest, non-cynical way, I think it's awesome that there are sites that are super big fans of Dragon Ball Z, so that if you fit into that category, you can go like, you know, this is where I should be. Like, these guys like it, I'm like them. I probably like it as well, or have a chance to at least. I don't know.
I just think that even though you're a massive Binding of Isaac fan, if there were some major problems with this, you would have still been objective about it, so why wouldn't they? No?
I think basically what I'm getting at is that you know, I'm a little bit biased towards Isaac because I love the game so much that even like a problem might lower the game score for me, but it wouldn't lower it from like a 10 to a 6. It would lower it from like a 10 to a 9.9.
Oh.
So that's like, if you know, you gotta know the reviewer, right? Like, if you want a review from a Binding of Isaac enthusiast, then you can come to me. If you want a review from somebody who's never played it before because you never played it before, maybe that's more up your alley. There's room for all kinds. I like the idea of, if possible, you know, having like someone who's never played the series or the genre even review it, and then someone who's like a big fan or at least has a lot of experience to review it. But it's not practical in many cases. Holy shit, this seed is amazing.
Alright, I hope I get to where you are then.
It's, if you live, it's actually incredible.
I've got to get to more than one red heart, and then I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna go in this shop again and see. Oh, we got another spirit heart I want to kind of buy here.
Oh, there's enemies here. Okay.
Ah, man. Wish I had more money. Maybe I should go look for the secret room and come back, because there's options would be really lovely.
How do you know there's options, Nick?
I went in the shop.
Oh, right.
It was just sitting there.
I forgot about that.
Oh, you thought it was that I just stole it from you?
Yeah, I thought you were like, oh, you know.
I'm a professional. I wouldn't do that.
Insider trading, man. They're gonna lock you the fuck up like Martha Stewart.
I can get into the curse room.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, please, please.
Oh, fuck.
That's not what I wanted.
Who's messaging me on freaking... Oh,
it's
my...
Mathis.
It's Quill
Oh,
this
this
time.
curse room is awful. That would have killed me, too, if I would have gone in there on a chance. Thank goodness I went through the wall.
Dude, this seed, though.
Alright, so we gotta spend 5 of my damn cents, then. I'm happy about this.
I'm blowing all this stuff up because I know some of the pills that are in our rotation, and I wanna enjoy them.
What are the over-unders on a magic mushroom out of this? Let's do it. Hey, mushrooms don't come from that. That's a quarter, is what I meant.
This guy thinks he's gonna get magic mushroom on this run.
I feel like now I am, actually. Hey, Nick, I bought Catacomb Kids any pro strats on how to not die right away. You're gonna have to watch our second segment for that.
Yeah, avoid ladders is step 1.
And no buzzing stick. That is not gonna help you at all.
Throw potions at enemies and then
And eat all their bodies.
Eat their bodies, get invisibility, and never fight anything.
Eat their heart.
Yeah, definitely.
Eat every part of them you can find, actually. Not just the heart.
You can eat your own body parts as well if you want to. That's more up to you, though.
Put them in a jar and throw them at people.
Yeah, put them in a jar.
We're not giving you any helpful information. I hope you didn't expect that.
Put Jafar in a jar and cook it over a campfire and then eat it and throw up on people.
Put Jafar in a jar. You're starting to sound like Michael A. Fox a little bit.
I gotta start channeling my Michael A. Foxisms a little bit.
Oh, there's a pentagram in here.
We're gonna see that guy soon.
I just got this heart and you're gonna make me give it right back away.
Yeah, for the pentagram, though.
Does the Satanic Bible give me any hearts automatically?
Nope.
Yeah, so that would kill me then. Damn, I wish I had more hearts. Alright, pentagram it is. Not like I had an option.
No, there's options in the shop. It's a shop item.
Yeah, no, I know about that too.
And now, how do you feel about Obelitus? My video on that should be going up tomorrow. Did anyone watch the ass last night? How does Rob feel about Obelitus?
It crashed constantly and then he stopped playing.
Oh, no, for real?
So that's how he feels about it.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Because I want to know.
It's very hard.
It is a very similar, inspired by Dark Souls kind of game, which is an expression that's lost like a lot of its meaning since it's used for everything now. But it's pretty Dark Souls-y, but I've had an interesting time with it thus far. I want to know how other people feel about it to get like a little bit more clarity on my own opinion, if that makes sense. Because I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm kind of like lukewarm positive on it. But if I was the first guy to play Dark Souls, like back in 2011, would I be the reviewer who's like, I just keep getting killed by the skeletons, I don't get it? You know, would I be that guy? Like, the reason that I stuck with Dark Souls is because I knew, you know, there had been people that whose opinions I respected were like, it's gonna be hard, but once you get through it, it's an extremely rewarding game. So I don't know, man. I might have been the guy if I didn't have that kind of guiding hand that would have been like, you know, this game's too hard. It's not balanced.
I don't think you would have been that guy, actually. I just have more faith in you than that.
I don't know, man. Maybe.
You would have gone up the damn hill. It's right there.
I actually had to, the first time I played, I had to look up how to go up the, well, not how to go up the hill, but I was like, I don't know where to go. I decided
if you're gonna be ballsy, you go down next to the skeletons, you just run straight past them and you go into that cave. That's where the good stuff is.
I was like, do you really, how do you get through the graveyard? And then they were like, just go up the ramp on the right side, and I'm an idiot, that's what it is. You know, that's the Albert Einstein, you know? Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results.
The real irony is that ultimately, even though it's the wrong thing to do, the right thing to do ends up being to go to the graveyard first anyway. You want to get those binos.
Well, I don't know if the binos are a critical element on every Dark Souls run.
They're pretty big.
You need to definitely get the...
Not those Y-hander, the binos though.
Oh, I'm with you. You know, you need to get the orange sign soapstone so you can write amazing chest ahead.
Yeah, especially when you get to the second area. That's always important.
Guinevere statue.
I didn't want to spoil it.
The second area.
And Orlando.
It's the freaking second area. It's
the second. Well, the second
Undead Parish
area.
Is the second area, man.
You know what I mean.
Chad, just because you keep saying it, I'm not picking up any tinted rocks for the rest of my fucking life. So enjoy. You did it to yourself.
I just wish they would just like add another 20 hours of gameplay to the original Dark Souls. Wouldn't that be the greatest thing?
Dude, you're barking up the wrong tree, so don't be starting something or I'm gonna test your chest. Loveless. Because I
What's
like
the problem with that?
I like Dark Souls 2 a lot.
Oh yeah.
But you wouldn't play it if they added more to Dark Souls 1?
Memo Lee, thank you very much for the subscription. I am like, in the expression, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, I am the old dog. I'm John Travolta. Like, I love Dark Souls 1, when they added the DLC to it, it took chat, like, 1,000 people and 2 or 3 months to convince me to even play it. And even like when
Why is that?
Even when I would go back and play it, I was like, I don't like this part of the game. And the same thing, I love Dark Souls 2. I've played it through like 4 or 5 times. And then when the DLC comes out, I'm just like, I'm over it. I don't need it.
It's weird.
I don't know, man. I like to play a game and then move on to the next game. I don't like to revisit, basically. Like, that's why I've managed to keep Isaac going for so long, is just because I never stopped, man. If I stopped, I don't know if I could get back into it. It's momentum.
What if they just redid the whole graphics engine of Dark Souls 1 and also added like 3 or 4 new areas to it?
NL is actually Moby. Thank you very much for the subscription. If they redid the whole graphics in Dark Souls...
Like a complete reboot. All new textures, new
I don't think it needs
everything.
it, man. That game still looks good.
I feel like people have used that point in the opposite direction before, but that's okay.
It only came out 3 years ago. I'm the kind of guy who is not buying those HD remakes, though. At least I don't care.
Right.
You know.
I still think you should play Resident Evil. Oh, side tiers! Yeah!
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Scythe tiers. I probably wouldn't play it again. I might revisit Dark Souls at some point in my life. I'd be surprised if I didn't. But
Can't force you.
Like I have no interest in like being like, oh, this game's got an HD remake. I could just play it like right now if I wanted to.
Well, the emphasis wouldn't be the HD part. It would mostly be the new areas that I mentioned that don't actually exist.
Why would they? I mean, this is getting into business, which is not where you're trying to pull it, but
yeah.
Why would they do that? Like
because dream scenario. We don't have to make that really be the question.
But Dark Souls 2 was generally well received, and they've done good DLC for it that's been generally well received. And then Bloodborne comes out in like, 4 weeks or something like that.
Because they want to match the engine parity that they redid with Dark Souls 2, so they're going to actually do that on Dark Souls 1. And add the DLC that we never knew was coming. See?
It seems very strange to me.
I have a reason, honestly.
Okay, I might have to like sign out of Skype. This is actually, I'm gonna have to leave this window. I've been in this window for the Blood Bowl League since last December, and just now, just now, people are like, oh yeah, let's take time out of our days to talk about it and ruin the stream. I don't know, man. Dark Souls 1, why Dark Souls 1? Like, if you don't have faith in From Software because of their, their performance with Dark Souls 2, what does it matter if they're gonna make content for a different game? Like, it's the same people making it, right?
Yeah, I mean, theoretically you're right about that, but I was thinking since the level design is the way that it is, they can't really interrupt that, right? So it would make sense.
I don't know, the DLC was like the same issue that people have with the world design in Dark Souls 2.
No, you're right.
You take like a weird-ass bone and then travel through time.
I think ideally I was thinking it would be like actually added on to the actual world instead of a teleporter.
Hey, there's a tinted rock there. I wonder if anybody's noticed it. I don't have any bombs, though.
I still have 1 heart, by the way, all the way this far.
Yeah, there hasn't been too much HP, but I would encourage you to take some pills if you find some.
I take pretty much all the pills I get, especially at 1 heart.
I got a lot of HP upgrades, and I did find a magic mushroom in the wild.
Wait, what's this pill? Why didn't I take this? Oh, health up. Wow.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil.
This damage is out of control, man.
Pentagram plus side tiers, nothing to complain about there. I just need to, have sustainability so I don't just drop on the next floor.
Oh, fuck yeah. Does this even work? Like,
oh, phew. Almost just walked onto some spikes.
Unicorn Stump is pretty good here, but I can't feel like I can't help but feel that 2020 will be like cooler. Even though it doesn't actually have the visual synergy, maybe you get some extra damage out of it. I don't know. Hey man, I like Dark Souls 1 as much as the next guy. I don't know though. I'm ready for the new hotness. I'm ready to move on.
I thought you said you weren't gonna play Bloodborne or something.
I never said that. What I'm doing is being the guy that everybody wants to be but doesn't have the internal strength to be, which is the one who's immune to the hype. And I'm like, well, I don't. People are like, I can't believe I'm gonna spend $500 on a PS4 plus Bloodborne. And I'm like, well, maybe you should just wait till like reviews come out before you do it. Like, wait.
Unless you're gonna get a PS4 anyway, right? If you have some other thing you want to.
Right, but then you should just get it like right now, I guess. If that thing already exists and is good.
Are there gonna be like Bloodborne bundles for PS4? Do you think?
I don't know.
Because that happens pretty often. Maybe they'll have like a special edition version of the console.
Yeah, but what if the game freaking sucks? Hey, I got my special edition fucking grabbed by the ghoulies Xbox.
No, that's a really good point, actually. That does happen on occasion.
Yeah, if it sucks, what does it matter?
Thinking about all those people that got like their custom Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Xbox 360, and they're like, man, kind of wish I didn't have that. Kind of ugly, too.
The 912th guy has just subscribed. Well,
oh, here we go again.
I'm the 912th guy, AMA. Thank you very much for the subscription, though.
Oh, there's a magic mushroom. I'll take that.
Oh, you got it. Would you get it from an item room or from a mushroom?
I got it from killing the boss.
Oh, wow.
Gertie.
That's actually really interesting, because unless it's a coincidence, that means like the magic mushroom was seeded to show up, but because you didn't get it from the mushroom, it was just like, just give it to him then.
Caffeine pill or little Chad? They're kind of both bad. I have 3 red hearts.
Oh, you have those options. Lucky you.
How about I go in the devil room and see how many I'm going to give away before I pick that up? Oh, there's Mom's knife in here? Come on! What did you do with the Mom's knife? You took it,
I took the shit out of it, yeah.
But that overrides the scythe tears.
Yeah, but you still get the, like, plus 1.5 damage from the scythe tears. And the shots are penetrative, so.
Maybe I'll just walk out of this devil room and not take anything.
Wow.
You think maybe I could get a sacred heart out of this or something?
What do you mean?
Get angel room. Oh no, I have a book of Belial. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
You've already taken a deal with the devil anyway.
Did I?
Pentagram.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I missed the days when Nick never took Mom's knife. Maybe we're going back to those days. That would leave me with 1 heart. I don't trust myself with 1 heart.
You're gonna one-shot like every enemy, though.
Science for life. Ghost baby. Don't take it.
Don't listen to chat. I know it doesn't spin, but don't listen to chat.
Mom's knife does not spin. Try tacos.
If you get Loki's horns, though, you can spin 4 Mom's knives. It's like a risk-reward thing.
Take Ghost Baby.
I did take Ghost Baby, actually.
I don't think I need Ghost Baby. I have scythe tears.
Ghost Baby's more important than Mom's knife. Ghost Baby's like a Big Brother program. You gotta give back to the community. It's been very good to you, so you gotta give back, Nick.
Here's the thing. Somebody said 2020 might come into play, and if that's the case, I want to have scythe tears and not Mom's knife.
Yo, you're not getting 2020.
Okay.
Unless you get, like, you've got to make your decisions faster if you want to pick up 2020 on this run.
I walked away. Took nothing.
Can't believe it. Wow.
My speed is decent, though. What's the... does caffeine pill have another effect at speed and range or something, or is it just speed?
Speed up, size down, gives you a pill.
Oh, you know what? I'm massive. Let's take the caffeine. Pill is hematemesis. Not hugely helpful. Alright.
Oh, that's true. Ludovico technique plus the knife makes it spin.
Okay, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Have you gotten that?
No.
At all? Like, ever, though?
Oh, yeah, I've gotten it a few times, like, in the game. Tiny Planet Mom's knife spins as well, Nick. You ever think about that?
Ooh, Goverinos. Got a paw.
Oh, I'm familiar with that. I also have a paw.
I might even use it.
Yeah?
Well, that seems like sacrilege, considering how much of a fuss I just put up to not give away a red heart.
Yeah, no, you're right. It does seem like completely counterintuitive to what you've been suggesting earlier.
Well, not completely. I mean, I would have more health.
Health doesn't matter, man. Just don't get hit. If you don't get hit, it's almost impossible to lose health. That's what I've found.
You can walk onto spikes. Does that count as getting hit?
Have you ever considered that leaving one of the shitty Deal with the Devil familiars is basically like abandoning a baby with Satan? No, that's literally true. How do you feel about that, Nick?
It doesn't bother me.
All right, well, there you go. There's your answer, straight from the horse's mouth.
I'm still not convinced that Satan's the bad guy.
All right, I'd love to hear this one.
Well, everything that we know about God is based on the writings of one person.
Fucking go.
So, any story has 2 sides, right?
Sure, yeah, all right.
Satan was the only one that told the truth.
I'm not getting into
about
this
the
at
apple.
all. I should have known better than this.
All right, I'll stop.
Freaking Christopher Hitchens over here. Wearing a shirt that says, "Ask me about religion, I dare ya." There was a scene, and I couldn't tell if it was like really tragic or really funny or both. But there was a dude who was, I wouldn't say he was preaching, but I don't know what the word is, by the way. Gabtrox, thank you very much for the subscription. So he was like outside of the London Drugs, like big drugstore in downtown Vancouver. He was standing on like a step ladder and giving a sermon in public property. Yeah, he had a microphone and then like a van next to him with a sound system in it as well. And then, like, we were waiting to cross the street, and there was, a lady, she like was wearing headphones, and she took her headphones out, and she was saying something very strongly worded to this gentleman. Thank you, Butter Unicorn, by the way. But for the subscription, of course, not just because you have a great name. But she was like pointing her finger and, you know, talking, and she took her headphones out, and the dude was just like taking it. And then right as we crossed the street, we were laughing about it because we're like, that's, you know, it's funny. I can't believe she had the courage to do that. Some like crazy homeless person just starts yelling over top of the dude giving his sermon. I was like, that guy's gonna have a he's gonna have a hard day here. I bet he thought this sounded like the greatest idea, but he'll probably just go back and leave like a really angry Facebook post. People will tell him it's all gonna be okay.
It is all gonna be okay, especially for Chuckleson and Nick the Millionaire, and Adam Switz, all of you. It's gonna be okay, everybody. Thank you so much for your support. Is that me? Do I get to be the millionaire?
Yeah.
We're still on about that?
Do you want to be?
All I have to do is answer like 15 questions, right?
Yeah.
Pretty
Well,
easy.
you got to answer them correctly. That's an important part of the...
Oh, I left that part out. Just answering them is good enough, I think.
It's, well, step one, yeah.
Whoa, what is up with the subtrain? Slowbro2, 8 months in a row. Thank you very much. Look at all those beauty faces.
Slow bro, boom, boom, boo doo, doo doo. Thanks for the
Slowbro takes it very easy. That's where you're going with that.
I know. We've gotten very lucky with our pill rotation. Like, they've been exclusively good.
I got 3 luck ups in a row.
That's really good.
It's almost like the luck ups are feeding themselves.
That homeless guy will have a Facebook post. It wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, everybody's on Facebook.
I once stood beside one of those guys with a huge poster that said, "All hail the flying spaghetti monster."
Nice.
Did this
Do you have a colander on your head?
Did this take place at PAX? This seems like it took place at PAX, perhaps. I mean that with no judgment attached to it. Mostly.
I knew there was a mostly behind that.
Some frames die so that others may live. Yeah, I'm still on the East Coast server. Well, they have many East Coast servers, but I'm still on one of the East Coast servers for Twitch because the West Coast ones had a delay yesterday. But maybe on the ad break, I'll switch over to one of the West Coast servers that's closer to me, and we won't have that as much of an issue. We'll see, though.
They do say Best Coast is the West Coast, but Beast Coast is the East Coast, so there's that too.
Yesterday, it just had some pretty terrible pings associated with it. Some terrible latencies, you know? Professor Latency. They haven't solved the conundrum yet.
What about the Pongs?
I don't know. The Pong is that comes after the ping, and the pings didn't even make it. So the Pong never came back.
Pong never came back. That's so sad.
House of Cards Season 3 starts tomorrow. So hype. You ready for some House of Cards spoilers? Kevin Spacey. I don't know what I meant by that.
Just walk away. Just walk away now.
I thought about tweeting that last night. I was like, you guys want to know what's going to happen on House of Cards this season? Kevin Spacey. It just sounds good.
Spacey's mom has got it going on.
Spacey's mom has got it going on.
Wire hanger or the half a picture?
Trained her son to act,
Trader
and now
Joe's.
he is the bomb. You should take the torn photo.
They're both shot speed, right?
They're both, no. They're both tiers, but the torn photo has shot speed in addition. And I think the torn photo has a higher tiers upgrade.
Alright, perfect. Oh yeah, this is very fast. Good call.
NL, when will I have Rebirth top 10s? That's a very good question.
I think both of those items might be identical, really?
I don't think so. They might have the same tiers up, but you'd be better off with the shot speed instead of without it.
Is Snap here? Can you answer?
He's doing some hand cam Japanese Project Diva F right now.
I want to hear what he's doing with his hand cam. That's pretty lewd.
That's how Steven Soderbergh filmed like half his movies in the 2000s.
See the guy that made that one about the kid with the aliens and the train?
No, that's J.J. Abrams.
Ah, yeah.
That's a different guy. I'm gonna take Forget Me Now. I just need to get some keys first, chat. So don't freak out. Even though many of you will freak out, but don't freak out.
You forgot Devil? What? I just fought Krampus and got the. What do you mean? I think you're just making shit up now, chat.
You know, when there's nothing to be mad about, you gotta make up some stuff to be mad about. Otherwise, I just
Mad
don't know
about
what
you.
to do with myself. Don't bring up Paul Reiser in the chat unless we're gonna talk about his magnum opus, One Night at McCool's.
Never watched that.
You never
so I don't have
you
much to
never
say
saw
about it.
that Liv Tyler Matt Dillon joint?
I do like Liv Tyler.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I don't know about Matt Dillon though. What has he done?
He's in There's Something About Mary.
Oh, which guy is he?
He plays the private detective.
Oh, yeah, I don't like him.
Well, I mean, in that movie, he's just a character, you know?
Oh. Right.
That's not
I
like
thought
a-
it was kind of scummy what he did to her.
There's Something About Mary is not a documentary.
Uh-huh.
It might have really happened, but it's not a documentary.
I hope it hasn't. That was a pretty awful thing.
I don't know. Not everybody's happy at the end of Something About Mary, but at least Ben Stiller is.
That's important to me, actually.
He's my favorite motherfucker.
I never would have expected that Fred Durst and Ben Stiller would get along like that.
I don't know why,
I
though. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't think Ben Stiller is that, like, boring, and I don't think Fred Durst is that edgy. It seems like it's a match that could be made in heaven, actually.
So on the face of it, they both seem like they wouldn't be compatible, but privately they're perfect for each other.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, on the surface, you'd be like,
See
whoa,
what you
Fred
mean.
Durst is like this huge badass, and Ben Stiller's like your mom's favorite comedian. But I bet Ben Stiller, you know, has done some dirty stuff in his life. Catabibi, thank you very much for the subscription, by the way. And I bet that Fred Durst fucking laughed his ass off and Meet the Parents. I don't mean to insult him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he laughed his ass off and Meet the Fockers.
I love everything you just said.
Yeah.
It's so good. Thank you, Catabibi, for the subscription.
Got the bifecta. Who doesn't love Meet the Parents, though?
You're right, not me.
It's got a little bit of an X-Men trajectory. Does anyone out there think Meet the Little Focker? What is the movie called? The third one?
No.
Does anyone think that Meet the Little Focker is the best one out of all of them?
Is that really what it's called?
It's something like that. 3 men and a little Focker. I can't remember.
I've never... Oh my god, Blood of the Martyr. The damage.
That's good. It's good damage.
I'm very into this damage that we've got going
Glad
on
to
here.
hear that.
Oh, glad I opened that chest. It's full of consumables.
Is it not called Meet the Little Focker? It's just called Little Fockers? That's like
That
substantially
sounds
worse.
more correct to me, yeah. Just the little Fockers. Another full health. Oh, Black Candle too?
3
And
and a
another
half
luck up?
Fockers.
What'd you call it?
3.5 Fockers.
Oh. Nah, that's not funny.
I haven't seen that. I saw Meet the Fockers. I was like, this is awful. Meet the Fockers is real bad.
I don't think I've seen any but the first one, actually.
The first one's all right.
Yeah, I remember seeing it again. It was just on TV at one point, and I actually sat through the whole thing, and I kind of feel like I enjoyed it mostly.
I think it's kind of like The Hangover, whereas like the first one, you're like, hey, this is pretty good, and then it is made worse by what comes after it.
Alright, I'm with you on that, but I think actually I like Hangover more than I like Meet the Fockers.
I agree with you. I think like The Hangover 1 is a really, really good comedy.
It's just very random, which is funny sometimes.
I have never lost favor in a movie series faster than that, though. Like when I saw The Hangover 2, I was like, it's the same movie! You just put it in Thailand! It's the same movie!
They even used some of the same jokes, too, which was really strange.
No, it's a callback.
Oh, I don't feel like they used it like a callback, though.
Even The Matrix, man. When I left The Matrix 2, I was like, I mean, it could have been better, but I'm excited, well, sort of, for the third one. I want to see where they go with this. With The Hangover, I was just like, oh, you cha-ching!
You blew it.
Yeah.
You
We all know why that movie got made.
Thank you very much for that donation, by the way. I'll read out donations at the end. Everyone's saying I missed out on a tinted rock. I don't know where, though.
I think they're fucking
I have
with
full
you.
health. Who cares?
They're messing with you, Nick.
Like, I don't need to worry about if I missed one of those rocks. I have full health. Unless it's going to have a small rock in it, which would be nice. I don't think it will.
101 Little Fockers? I don't think that's... I don't think that one ever got made.
That's when you need to introduce, like, Ben Stiller's Cruella de Vil.
Yeah.
Start making coats out of them at that point.
Ben Stiller, Cruella de Vil.
Alright, let's watch out for this tinted rock.
Come get me. You will never get this.
That's a classic movie, too.
Oh, yeah, man.
I don't think that'll ever get boring.
Oh, yeah, it's just timeless.
You know the German Borat one he did? That one actually has
Borat.
terrible reviews.
What is German? Bruno?
Bruno, yeah.
He's Austrian, you
They're all
Philistine.
just different Borats. Sorry.
I thought,
Not trying to insult
I
the
thought
Austrian
Bruno
groups.
was okay.
I actually thought it was pretty funny.
I was like, what surprised you was seeing people be like, Borat's funny, but Bruno sucks. I'm like, it's kind of the same thing.
It had different jokes, and it had like a different edge to it. And then there was like a lot of parts where people were just like having sex for some reason, which was just kind of funny.
Kate and I were having dinner like a few nights ago. That was like a week and a half ago. And the place that we were at was playing Bruno on the TV. It was like the start of the movie, so there's that scene where he's showing like what he and his lover do. And I was like, oh, there's no way they're going to show this.
That's with the slingshot, right?
And the slingshot and like the elliptical machine that is
Yeah.
fucking him in the butt. I was like, there's no way they're going to show this. Just fucking straight up showed it.
Just showed it.
In the restaurant. We don't care. Dude.
Wow, that's
Dude,
so bold.
Dude McMahonface, thank you very much for the subscription. Why did I take Skinny Odd Mushroom? Because I don't give a fuck about anything.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm a wild fucking dude, and if I want to take a damage downgrade for no reason, maybe I will.
You should have left a bigger tip for them leaving the shit not censored.
Some dude in the kitchen was like, you know, I've been waiting years to see this movie. You think we're watching it?
This is my chance.
It was like, admittedly, it was like Sunday night at 9. So I'm pretty sure he's like, nobody's coming. Well, somebody's coming, but
Somebody's coming.
nobody's gonna come in here with their kids.
Imagine that's the night. It's like the Jimmy's birthday party shows up.
Right, yeah. Mom, we want to go to this weird pub for our birthday. Okay.
I don't know. Canada's weird. Maybe they would.
Canada's not that weird.
You guys don't like go to pubs for your birthday sometimes?
I mean,
When you're a kid?
not when you're 8, usually.
I don't know.
You go to Pizza
They do
Hut,
that
man.
in the UK, don't they?
I don't know, man. What makes you think that?
I don't know. It's just not such a big deal to like go out for a pint. So maybe when you're like 10 or 11, people do that still.
I don't think... I'm pretty sure they still have liquor laws that make it so you can't have a pint. But officer, it's his birthday!
Dude, the officer should cut him a break for his birthday, though.
Like,
Do you really want to spend your birthday in jail? That's rude.
When's your birthday? February 11th. What year? Every year.
Is that something Fox said? Because that sounds a little
Well,
like...
he's probably said it about 100,000 times, but it's originally from Hot Fuzz, because he's never had an original thought enter his brain in his
I
whole
kind
life.
of think the stuff's better when Fox says it than when it's in the original content.
He likes it that way too, because I have to, because then I have to ask him, and then that's like good for him because he's gotten one over on me. I hate that guy.
Not at all. Somebody in my chat says Canada is actually weird.
Canada's not weird. I resent the idea that Canada's weird because that's defined in American-centric terms. Every fucking TV show, it's like, hey, here's Jim, he's our Canadian friend. I want to do a TV show that does exactly that and makes no other effort but to do that, but from the Canadian perspective, but air it on an American television network. So they'd be like, hey, here's Nick, he's our American friend, and then the character of Nick, not played by you, because I need a bankable star or this shit's definitely getting canceled.
No, you're right.
He cocks like an eyebrow, and the American audience goes, whoa, that's funny. Making the American character weird just because of where he's from? I've never been exposed to that in my entire life. What a strange situation.
I just thought it was strange that in Trailer Park Boys, everyone had a handgun.
That's just
Why?
That's what life's like in Nova Scotia, man.
That's rough. I didn't expect that. Anyone age 14 and up are allowed to drink in a pub restaurant if eating with adults in Britain. Yeah, there you
for
go.
real?
So I was not super far off on that. I had heard that before, but I wasn't sure what the age was.
I don't know. There's a pretty big difference between 11 and 14.
You're right. Yeah, there is.
It's known as the JO threshold.
Depends who you're asking. Different people have different hormones, man. The JO threshold moves around.
Yeah, you gotta, with like the 95th percentile. It's like the LD50, you know?
Yeah, what's the JO threshold?
The JO 50? It's probably like it's probably 14. If I had to guess.
You know, well, there's a few outliers though that throw it way low. I think on occasion.
Those are usually discounted from the aggregate.
Yeah. That's true.
If they're truly like truly.
Everything I learned about statistics, I learned from Northern Lion.
You should, man. I took it.
Did you actually? I didn't take it.
I had to. Because I thought I was going to be a scientist.
Why do you keep drawing dicks with your Aquarius creep? I honestly am not meaning to. If I am, it's subconscious.
You can drink in your own home at 5 in the UK. Yo, if you own a home and you're 5 years old, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm submitting my resume. That's an incredible age to have that kind of equity.
Seems like somebody's figured out the whole utopia idea by now, if that's the case.
Jeez Louise, yeah. Teach me your secrets, Donald Trump.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we're good.
Look, this might be an unpopular opinion. I don't think 5-year-olds should drink more than 6 beers a night.
I knew there was more to that.
Come on now. That can't be good for them.
I'm trying to rationalize where exactly I fall in this argument. Because obviously we're in agreement, probably like under 15, probably not the best idea to be drinking. But if there's adults involved, right? Like, and it's in moderation and everybody's safe about it, I don't know, is there that much harm in it?
If you're 12 and, you know, it's your birthday or it's New Year's Eve or something and your mom is like, "Hey, do you want a glass of champagne?"
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Me either.
That's, you know, I do. It's police like kick down your door. Drop the Cabernet! Drop the Cabernet Sauvignon!
This is not really a thing that'll happen, but I guess, you know, probably in the scope of the world, someone's probably gotten arrested for it somehow.
Yeah.
A lot of people doing a lot of things.
I mean,
I think that's kind of silly if that happens.
You really shouldn't be giving, like, your 14-year-old kid, like, a case of beer, probably. But
nobody's saying that either.
Yeah. Anyway, how's your run going, Nick?
Pill Cycle's real good. I'm on Womb 2, tearing shit up right now, nearly full health, crazy damage. I can probably start speeding things up now, because there's not a lot I need to really do other than just go. And actually the rooms are all taking about 4 seconds each, so yeah, let's kill this boss.
This sounds okay. There are like 2 big reasons that if I had a child that was young, I wouldn't want to get them drunk. One is that it's bad for them, right? You know, it can't be good for their brain or their internal organs to get like a 13-year-old shithouse drunk.
And the other one was the kids telling their friends that my parents let me get drunk.
No, that's fine.
No?
We're above the law because we're Z-list YouTube celebrities. But the other one is that, have you seen like a 20-year-old when they get wasted? They act like they're 9. What does a 13-year-old become if they're just like crazy drunk? Do they become 2?
No, they go older.
They get old. They become like 40?
They become like philosophers and shit.
Dude.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really know.
Did you ever think that Goku's maybe just the most powerful because he believes that he's the most powerful?
It's actually maybe true. I never thought of that. He does seem to have the most, like, constitution and self-preservation.
I'm not getting into this. I'm just saying
what?
That's... If I had, like, a 14-year-old child and I got them drunk, I think... Principal reason, I'd be like, you know, don't fuck up your brain. But secondly, I'd be like, you're gonna be annoying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, don't have more than 2 beers, Timmy, because you're gonna be a fucking idiot.
But like, Mom, I just want to sit in front of the TV and watch SpongeBob drunk. What's the big deal?
That's good stuff. Look, if you're a 13-year-old alcoholic in chat, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just saying, you know, think about, you know your limit, live within it.
Yeah, it's not bad advice.
A Roomba just spent 3 to 4 hours in a Microsoft spreadsheet trying to figure out an attrition mechanic in EU4. I hate that he sets that fucking standard.
He really works hard.
He sets that standard, and then people are like, NL, don't you realize that you just apply a linear regression to the last 12 attritions you've had, and then, you know, plot it against the average, and then, you know, pick the outliers out of the equation, and then find the slope of the line, and that's your attrition rate.
It's good that we have people like that, because I don't think I could ever be that dedicated on anything like that. Like, I just don't care enough to want to make a spreadsheet for something like that. It's just a video game.
There was a story a while back of a dad getting arrested because he accidentally got his son drunk on Mike's Hard Lemonade without realizing there's alcohol in it. Are you fucking kidding?
It says hard on it. It's in the title.
And if it's, well, okay, if it's in the U.S., I sort of understand it. In Canada, that dude deserves to be thrown in a psychiatric hospital or something. Or he at least send him, like, back to school or something like that. Because straight up, you have to buy it from the liquor store.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's weird. They got lemonade at the liquor store now? Now I can do all my shopping in one trip.
What if it was like there was, he was out with his friend, and they were at the park or something, and his friend brought a bunch of the shit in a cooler, and he didn't really pay attention. Right? Couldn't that happen?
He should know.
I mean, he should know. We know that already.
Yeah. NL Smells has just subscribed. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. Also, Michael L. Fox is in chat, but I'm barely noticing because he isn't subscribed anymore. But Mike does love Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's got... I can make fun of him for it because he just doesn't care at this point. But he fucking loves wine coolers. And there is nothing you can say to him that will make him reconsider. You can't... Oh, that's a pussy drink. It doesn't matter. He's like, it fucking tastes like the ocean. It tastes like I'm on a tropical retreat.
It's like the ocean.
He loves it.
I think it's kind of BS that we have to stigmatize what drinks you have. Who cares? It's just alcohol.
I don't do it. The only reason I'm mad about it when I hang out with him is because he's like, hey, you want to go to this brew pub? Oh, do they have Palm Bay Tropical Breeze on tap? And I'm like, no, they don't have Palm Bay Tropical Breeze on tap, Michael L. Fox. They don't have it.
I've always wanted to try an appletini, but I was always too worried people would make fun of me for it.
You can drink an appletini if you want to, and people will make fun of you for it.
Why does that have to be the case?
I don't know, man. It's the way it is.
That's what I was saying. Who cares what you drink? It's just alcohol.
I don't give a shit if you're going to have an appletini. I'll probably make a crack about it because I'm insecure in my own masculinity.
But at least you get it, though.
Yeah, it'll be like a self-aware joke trying to
Most people don't get that
you
when they say those. And that's why we're friends, because you get it.
When I consume 12 alcoholic beverages, they have to fit a very narrow criteria of stuff that makes me secure in my own gender identity.
Right.
Appletini, what are you, a girl?
Apparently they're very sweet, I'm reading in chat.
Yeah? Oh, that's
I wouldn't know, I've never had one.
I'm not a fan of sweet drinks for the most part. I prefer a little bit of bitterness.
I don't think it would give me a headache, but still like to try it once.
In university, one of our housemates left, and she was like, hey, you can have, like, all the alcohol that I left. And it was all, like, creme de curacao and stuff like that, creme de menthe. And we had, like, one drink, and when I woke up in the morning, I had the worst headache I've ever had in my life. I was like, I wasn't even drunk last night. But there's just, like, they bottle it with a hangover included. So that if you touch it, it's actually a really good deterrent. Because if you had that, you'd be like, oh, I'm never gonna drink again. Even just smelling this stuff gives you a headache. Oh.
Interesting way to think about it, honestly.
Michael A.L. Fox has subscribed for 8 months in a row.
Good
Thanks
guy.
a lot.
He just said he wasn't subscribed.
Creme de Akira Kurosawa. Yeah, that's... It was really good. Really arty.
Nick, you like Guinness, right? I like one Guinness. After that, it starts to make not taste very good.
Nope. Nope.
What?
Nope. Nope.
What?
Dude, there's a great video on YouTube of the Guinness brewmaster teaching you how to pour a Guinness, and in a way it's admirable, but you're also like, man, this guy loves Guinness more than anyone has ever loved anything. Taffy Spoon.
He's like the train guy, right?
Thank you very much for the subscription. Yeah, the train guy who, as the train goes by, is like, woo!
He's so into it.
Oh, blow the whistle again. He's like that, but he's like Liam Neeson, like Harvey Keitel in Pulp Fiction. He's like all business. He's like, hold the glass at a 45-degree angle. But the last step is the best, is he's like, you put the glass upright, and you pull the tap in the other direction. Hold the glass up, look to the horizon, and prepare yourself to enjoy the finest brew ever created.
That's beautiful, man.
That
he loves it so much is just kind of beautiful.
It's majestic, man.
There's not a lot of things that I care about that much. I'm glad people can have emotional attachments to things, even if we don't deem them as, valid the same way.
Nick, how's your run doing?
Oh, I beat the chest. I'm just kind of clearing it out now because I didn't know what you were up to.
Oh, I've been done for about 8 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's quite a while. I wish I had asked earlier. Sorry about that.
That's all good. Poison Rhinos, thank you for the subscription as well. But we will be back in 3 minutes to play some Catacomb, kids. Have you gotten a message back on Skype from anybody?
Yeah, I've got one sitting there. I haven't had a moment to look at it, but I'll check it out in a sec.
All right, let me know when you do so. Oh, that's it, yeah. Bring the Guinness to your lips. Do not bend to drink it. And he's like, man, I don't know. It is true that a 14-year-old can have 1 beer or cider in a pub with their parents' permission, but the bar can refuse it. Honestly,
Fine with me.
That seems okay to me. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers here with any kind of political stuff, but straight up. A 14-year-old kid can have a beer.
Especially if his parents are
If
there.
they're old enough to go fight in another country, wait, how old can you? Probably older than 14, huh? All right. Well,
It's usually like 16 or 18 for that.
all right. Well, we'll be back in 3 minutes.
Oh, good.
Imagine Stephen Reed teaching you how to pour a Guinness. That is a great mental image.
I like it.
Hello, Wildcats. Today we're gonna pour a Guinness. Just pop open the can of Guinness, put it in the microwave for 4.5 minutes.
Hey, thank you, Poison Rhinos, for the subscription. Josh is not able to attend.
All right, that's okay.
Would you like me to offer someone else?
Sounds like a personal question, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of personal because you get to decide.
Sure, yeah. You know, you can ask. You can ask the
What
crew.
are we playing now? Have we decided? I thought
I
we were
would
gonna
like
play
to
Night Your
play.
Friends.
I would like to play Speedrunners, but
All right. So, Fox, you want to play Speedrunners? You're in chat.
oh, don't even encourage that guy.
I do want to encourage that guy. Throw some gold dust at us. Is Rob here? I had it set as mount your friends, so I had the whole wrong thing going on. Do like a good speed run.
I like to do some speedrunners.
What's all this about? Yeah, Rob's in. See, Rob
Oh, there you-
responded faster than Fox did, and he's right here.
No time, no
In-
problems. What happened to Catacomb, kids? We're playing Catacomb, kids next.
Yeah, that's about to happen.
You got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, maybe a little, but not to do with us. I mean, I don't know what's going on in your personal life. I hope you don't have anything to worry about.
You should get Fraser Agar in here. Dude,
Yeah.
I've never actually spoken to... He's from Video Games Awesome. Far From Subtle. So they're Vancouver-based YouTubers who do video game stuff. I don't think I've ever spoken to Fraser in real life. I might be mistaken in that. But I think I see him every time that I travel anywhere. Like, if I'm... Not just if I'm going to PAX, but sometimes I'm at the airport and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Fraser Agar. And I catch all these people giving me like a sidelong glance, and I'm pretty sure that fake Fraser Agar is going, I think that might be Northern Lion. But we've never talked to one another. But we're both bald white guys of a certain height, so I think maybe it's just there's like enough bald white guys of a certain height in Vancouver, and we all see each other, and everybody's going, is that Fraser Agar?
Should get Fraser Hagar on. Dude's the mayor.
Is he?
Mayor of Pound Town.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Hey, I remember you. I haven't seen you in ages. Thanks very much, Anteater Superstar, for the
Oh, yeah.
$1.69 donation. I really hope to see you guys at PAX next week. I have a copy of Ape Escape 2 for both of you scumlords, smiley face.
Fucking damn it.
I'll high-five you. You don't have to give us anything. But thank you very much for the donation. Also, thank you to the 912th guy for the $1.69 donation. It was all right. I get it. And lastly, thank you for the $5 from Gardamus running the game. I have no clue what to put here is the message. Thank you very much for your donations.
Whoa, that's crazy, dude. What, I gotta find... Oh, that's not what we want to do there. There we go. I gotta read this comment in chat. I think this is UK regulations.
Okay.
14 to drink in public in moderation. 16 to join the army. 17 to drive. 18 to buy your own alcohol. 21 to buy cigarettes. Crazy.
That's interesting, actually. I'm
compared
sure there's a long conversation to have about that.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying, like, our system is right, but we've got it much differently here. In Canada, it's 18... Well, okay, let's start. 16 to drive. 18 to smoke or buy tobacco products. 18 or 19 to drink, depending on which province you're in. 18 to join the army. We don't have, like, a 21 anything.